Hey, y'all, Clarksville Diggers. Well, I'll tell you, being off now, that sure gives you time. There's no excuse to get things fixed. And one thing that I have done, just real recent, it's not fancy. It's just a new kitchen sink. The other one was leaking. It was a different model. It was leaking around the base. And I couldn't fix it. So my buddy Home Depot, they had another one, and I like them with the threaded spout. I can take that off. I can put my pure filter on. But mission accomplished. That was one project. There's some of my tomatoes I got. Man, I'm getting a whole lot of cucumbers. Anybody want some cucumbers? Let's go check another project I done yesterday. Okay, the next thing, yesterday, wife says, it's about time. It's been 7 years. Well, since she's been here, I had this thing here a lot longer. Had one that burst, and plumber put in something that I realized I didn't like it. And every time we turned it on, you could hear the line in the house, it just had a kind of a light rattling, just a crazy sound. And I crawled underneath and I was checking the line. And this is called shark bite. A lot of plumbers, they try to downplay these things because stuff like this anybody can do. Now this is kind of funky. And I went and got I had to get another one that has the design on the back that would screw right on the back of that. I got a brand new one of these, and by the time I got halfway home, I realized unless if I want to sweat a piece of copper pipe on this, like here, and then put that on, then I could do that. And I had the pipe, but the cool thing about these, you see those little, if my phone would, it's got little metal teeth in there. Should have my GoPro. But anyway, when you press it and push the pipe in, the teeth grab it. But a lot of times, if you got water, high chlorine, eventually after a while it will deteriorate. A lot of times these things are good for about 10 years, and doesn't hurt to go back and check. To get these things off, there's a little horseshoe shaped clip. As long as you don't have it butted up against something a little bit higher up on the end, like an elbow or something, you can get that clip in and you can press it against that plastic and it releases the bite, and you can just slide it right out. So anyway, I got one of these, but with an adapter to fit over that, because one end was leaking a little bit. So I went and got a new frost-free faucet, similar to that, and everything worked great. Now, this is the thing I didn't like about this. He had a design that, I think if I remember right, he kind of called it universal, that it would fit, but it's this end. And I think that being so loose, that was causing a lot of the rattling noise. And it's hooked to a spring. And so the new one that I got, it's all a solid shaft. But if you got these kind, and every time you turn your water on, if it sounds kind of loud, switch and get the solid shaft tight. But that's another little project. Well, it's about time, been 7 years, and she's been listening to that noise every time she comes out. And now I turn it on, it's quiet. Yeah, not leaking. So that was another project done. Beautiful day today. That's going to be a project I'm going to get working on today. I'm going to get all that cleaned out. Get all that stuff and probably take the wood down. I've got so many things going in my head. Sometimes I don't know which one I'm going to get to first. But I'm going to get this area cleaned up. Everything's been neglected. But I think what I'm really going to do, I'm going to work on my gate. And it's kind of touching a little bit on that pole. I'm going to try to pull it back. I might put a little spacer somewhere. I'll do something. And maybe restain it. Finish that stain that I was doing up on the outside of it. So I think this is going to be good excuse for me to be out here in the fire pit and get some sun and keep working on my tan. Just cleaning the swimming pool this morning. It's always something when you own a home. It's always something to do. And my wife's over there sitting, so I don't want to get a shot of her. She's still in her nightgown. But we're going to be in the fire pit area a lot more. And I'm going to get in there and clean out the grill. Like I said, just stuff has just been sitting there, and it's time to get everything updated and cleaned up and looking pretty, and start getting all them boards stained. So Clarksville Diggers ain't gonna be too bored. I'll find me a lot to do. It is weird though. I woke up this morning and I forgot what day it was. I seen my neighbor's trash can, and it was by the house. And thought, what day is it? Oh, it's Monday. Ooh, tonight I better remember to take my trash out. Yeah, I got to get all that stuff, get all that cleaned up, get things done, clean again. Take all that tarp off the back. Eventually, get me some wood, some boards where I can, or something where I can seal the back, make it more water resistant. And there's where I park all my lawnmowers and stuff. I gotta fix the end of that. I was just splicing because I didn't have enough length. Oh, I could just go get some longer ones, but that does cost. Oops. And I'm trying to get everything done on a budget. But mainly just keeping everything clean. Then I had to take the tarp off of that. That tarp's rotted. Get me a new tarp. Go back and clean my trailer. Any kind of little rust spots trying to form. I think what I want to do is up there on the corner. That sharp corner that always tears tarps. I think I'm gonna get my grinder and grind that a little bit, round that off. Like I said, there's always something to do. Things I just hadn't been able to do or take time because I just got so many things. So, got a lot on my plate. I think that's gonna be my job for today, working on that gate. And I've got an angle to it, but that's the way the grade is right now. And two, with the height of the post. But I may try to redesign that. I may take the bolts off and stuff and shorten my boards and pull it up a little more straight instead of it having down an angle. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Because this still, if I do have it straight, my big dog, he ain't gonna be able to get under it. That's probably what I'll do. I'll shorten my boards. Fix that gate a lot better. Alright, y'all have a blessed day. It's gonna be a hot one, folks. Drink plenty of water. and enjoy life. Like a friend of mine says, you know, it's what you make of it. Sometimes we still have to do what we got to do until we think that we don't have to do it no more. It's still scary, but I'm enjoying it. Y'all have a blessed day. Joanne, I says bye.